A clever man you are, though you are blind. There is nobody with two eyes in his head who is as clever as you are. Who but you could have thought that the henwife sleeps every day a little at noon? I would never be able to steal anything if you didn't tell me where to look for it. And what a good cook you are. You take the fowl out of my hands after I have stolen it and plucked it, and put it in a big pot of the fire there, and I can go out and run races with the witches at the edge of the waves. You get an appetite. And when I've got it, there's the hen waiting inside for me. Done to the turn. Done to the turn. Come now! I'll have a leg, and you'll have a leg. We'll draw lots for the wishbone. I'll be praising you. I'll be praising you for your good plans and your good cooking. There is tell it to anybody, blind man. There are those that follow me. For Anne herself out of the river and fond out of the deep sea. Witches they are, and they come in by the wind and they cry, "Give a kiss, fool, give a kiss." That's what they cry. That's wide enough. All the witches can come in now. I would have them beat at the door and say, "Where is the fool? Why has he put a lock on the door?" Ooh, maybe they'll hear the bubbling of the pot and come in and sit on the ground. But we won't give them any of the foul. Let them go back to the sea. Let them go back to the sea. Ah. 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 Why do you say, ah, ah, ah?
I know the big chair. It is today the High King Kanahar is coming. They have brought out his chair. He is going to come to Holland's master in earnest from this day out. It's that he's coming for.
He must be a great man to be Cullen's master.
So he is. He is a great man. He is over all the rest of the kings of Ireland.
Cullen's master? I thought Cullen could do anything he liked.
So he did. So he did. But he ran too wild. And now Kanahar is coming today to put an oath upon him that will stop his rambling and make him as biddable as a house dog and keep him always at his hand. He will sit in this chair and put the oath upon him.
How would he do that?
You have no wits to understand such things. He will sit in this chair and he will say, "Take the oath, Cullen. I bid you take the oath. What are your wits compared with mine? And what are your riches compared with mine? And what sums do you have to pay your debts and put a stone over your head when you die? Take the oath, I tell you. Take a strong oath."
I will not. I'll take no oath. I want my dinner.
Hush, hush. It is not done yet.
You said it was done to a turn.
Did I now? Well, it might be done, but not done. The wings might be white, but the legs might be red. The flesh might stick hard to the bones and not come away in the teeth. But believe me, fool, it will be well done before you put your teeth in it.
My teeth are growing long with the hunger.
I'll tell you a story. The kings have storytellers while they are waiting for their dinner. I'll tell you a story with a fight in it, a story with a champion in it, and a ship and a queen's son who has his mind set on killing some of you and I know.
Who is that? Who is he coming to kill?
Wait now, till you hear. While you were stealing the fowl, I was lying in a hole in the sand. I heard 3 men coming with a shuffling sort of noise. They were wounded and groaning.
Go on. Tell me about the fight.
There had been a fight. There had been a great fight. There had been a tremendous great fight. A young man had landed on the shore. The guardians of the shore had asked him his name, and he had refused to tell it. Then he killed one of them, and the others had run away.
Oh, that's enough. Come to the fowl. Oh, I wish it was bigger. I wish it was as big as a goose. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Hush! I know who that young man is. I heard the men running away say that he had red hair, that he had come from Aoife's country, that he was coming to kill Cuchulainn.
Nobody can do that. Cuchulainn has killed kings and sons of kings, dragons out of the water, and witches out of the air. Barnacles and barnacles and things.
Hush! Hush!
Witches that steal the milk from more than steal the children. Hags that have legs like hares, hares that have claws like witches. All riding a cock horse out of the very
that with his head in the clouds. He does not care for common fighting. Why would he put himself out and nobody in it but that young man? Now, if it were a white fawn that might turn into a queen.
Ow! I wish it was as big as a pig. A fowl with goose grease and a pig's crackling.
No hurry, no hurry. I know whose son it is. I wouldn't tell anybody else, but I will tell you. A secret is better than your dinner. You like being told secrets.
Tell me the secret.
That young man is Aoife's son. I am sure it is Aoife's son. It flows in upon me that it is Aoife's son. You have often heard me talking of Aoife, the great woman fighter who Helen got the mastery over in the north.
I know. She's one of those cross queens that live in hungry Scotland.
I'm sure it is her son. I was in Aoife's country for a long time.
That was before you were blinded for putting a curse upon the wind.
There was a boy in her house who had her own red color on him, and everybody said he was to be brought up to kill Cuchulainn. That she hated Cuchulainn. She used to put a helmet on a pillar stone and call it Cuchulainn, instead of casting at it. There's a step outside. Cuchulainn's step.
Where is Cuchulainn going?
Cuchulainn is going to meet Conahar, who has bidden him to take the oath.
An old blind man. How can I remember so many things at once? Who is going to take an oath?
Cuchulainn is going to take an oath to Conahar, who is High King.
Oh, what a mix-up you make of everything. You were telling me one story, and now you're telling me another story. How can I get the hang of it at the end if you mix everything up at the beginning? Wait till I settle it out. There now. There's Cuchulainn. And there is the young man who's coming to kill him. Cuchulainn doesn't know. What about Conahar? Oh! There's Conahar with all his riches. Cuchulainn, young man, Conahar. What about Aoife? Oh! There's Aoife, high up in the mountains in high, hungry Scotland. Maybe it's not true after all. Maybe it's your own making up. As many a time you cheated me before with your lies. Come to the cooking pot! My stomach is pinched and rusty. Oh, would you have it be creaking like a gate?
Tell you it's true. More than that is true. If you listen to what I say, you'll forget your stuff. I won't listen. I know who the young man's father is. Wouldn't tell anybody else. I'd be too afraid to tell anyone. Ah, fool, you forget about everything if you could know who the young man's father is. Who is it?
You tell me now, quick, or I'll shake you. Come out of there, or I'll shake you!
Wait! Somebody is coming. It is Cuchulainn is coming. With the High King. Go and ask Cuchulainn. He'll tell you. He was in his country. What you'll think about
killed men without your bidding, and have rewarded others at my own pleasure. Because of half a score of trifling things, you lay this oath upon me. And now you add another pebble to the heap, and I must be your man. Well, now your bondsman, because a youngster out of Aoife's country has found the shore ill-guarded.
He came to land while you were somewhere out of sight and hearing, hunting or dancing with your wild companions.
He can be driven out. I'll not be the hound. I'll dance or hunt, or quarrel or make love wherever and whenever I belong to. If time has not put water in your blood, you never would have thought it.
I would leave a strong and settled country to my children.
And I must be obedient in all things. Give up my will to yours. Go where you please. Come when you call. Sit at the council board among the unshapely bodies of old men. I, whose mere name has kept this country safe. I that in the early days have driven out Maeve of Croy and the northern pirates, 100 kings of Sorka, and the kings out of the garden in the east of the world. Must I, who held you on the throne when all had pulled you from it, swear obedience as if I were some cattle-raising king? Are my shins speckled with the heat of the fire? Or have my hands no skill but to make figures upon the ashes with a stick? Am I so slack and idle that I need a whip before I serve you?
No whip, Cuchulainn, but every day my children come to me and say, this man is growing harder to endure. How can we be at safety with this man that nobody can buy or bid or bind? We shall be at his mercy when you are gone. He burns the earth as if it was a fire and time could never touch it.
So the tale grows finer yet. And I am to obey whatever child you set upon the throne, as if it were yourself.
Most certainly. I am High King. My son shall be High King, and you, for all the wildness of your blood, and though your father came out of the sun, are but a little king and weigh but light in anything that touches government, if put into balance with my children.
It is well that we should speak our minds out. For when we die, we shall be spoken of in many countries. We, in our young days, have seen the heavens like a burning cloud, brooding upon the world, and being more than men can be. Now that cloud's lifted up, we should be the more truthful. Connachar, I do not like your children. They have no pith, no marrow in their bones, and will lie soft. Where you and I lie soft.
You rail at them because you have no children of your own.
I think myself most lucky that I leave no pallid ghost or mockery of a man to drift and mutter in the corridors where I have laughed and sung.
But that is not true. For there is no man having house and lands that have been in one family, called by that one family's name for centuries, but is made miserable if he know they are to pass into a stranger's keepings, as yours will pass.
Most of men feel that. But you and I leave names upon the heart.
You played with arguments as lawyers do, but put no heart into them. I know of your thoughts, for we have slept under one cloak and drunk from the one wine cup. I know you to the bone, for I've heard you cry. In your very sleep. I have no son, and with such bitterness that I've gone upon my knees and prayed that it might be amended.
For you thought that I should be as biddable as others had I their reason for it. But that's not true. For I would need a weightier argument than one that marred me in I will leave my house and name to none that would not face even myself
Being
in
swift
battle.
of foot and making light of every common chance, you should have overtaken on the heels some daughter on the shore or of the air, a daughter of the country under wave.
I am not blasphemous.
Yet you despise our queens and would not call a child your own if one of them had borne him.
I have not said.
I remember I heard you boast when the ale was in your blood, that there was one in Scotland where you had learnt the trade of war, that had a stone pale cheek and red-brown hair. And although you loved other women, you sooner that fierce woman of the camp bore you a son than any queen among them.
You call her a fierce woman of the camp. For having lived among the spinning wheels, you would have no woman near that could not say, ah, how wise. What shall I have for supper? What shall I do that I may please you, sir? And keep that humming for the day and night forever, a fierce woman of the camp. But I am getting angry about nothing. You have never seen her. Oh, Connor, have you seen her? With that high, laughing, turbulent head thrown backward, and a bowstring at her ear, or sitting at the fire with those grave eyes full of good counsel, as it were with wine. Or when the love ran through all the lineaments of her wild body, although she had no child. None other had all beauty, queen or lover, or was so fitted to give birth to kings.
There's nothing that I can say but drifts you farther from the one weighty matter. That very woman, for I know well that you are praising Aoife, now hates you, and believe no subtlety unknotted that may run into a noose about your throat. No army and idleness that may bring ruin on the land you serve.
No wonder in that. There's no wonder at all in that. I never have known love, but as a truce of oil and water, a kiss in the mid-battle, a truce of hillside and hollow, candles and dark night, a hot-footed sun, and the cold, sliding, slippery-footed moon, a brief forgiveness between opposites that have been hatreds for 3 times the age of this long-established ground.
Listen to me. Aoife makes war on us, and every day our enemies grow greater and beat the walls more bitterly, and you within the walls are every day more turbulent, and yet when I speak about these things, your fancy runs as if it were a summer on the wind. Look at the door and what men gather there. Old counselors that steer the land with me, and younger kings, dancers and harp players that follow in your tumults. And all these are held there by one anxiety. Will you be bound into obedience and make this land safe for them and theirs? You are but half a king, and I but half. I need your might of hand and burning heart, and you my wisdom.
Nestlings of a high nest, hawks that have followed me into the air and looked upon the sun, will outlace and sail upon the wind once more. This king would have me take an oath to do his will, and having listened to his tune from morning, I will no more of it. Run to the stable, and send the horses to the chariot pole, and send a messenger to the harp players, who find a level place among the woods and dance a while.
Cahoon, take the oath. There's none here would not have you take it.
You'd have me take. Are you of one mind?
All. Do what the High King bids you.
There is not one but dreads this turbulence now that they're settled men.
Are you so dangerous with age. But that's not it. I understand it all. It's you who've changed. You've wives and children now, and for that reason cannot follow one that lives like a bird's flight from tree to tree. It's time the years put water in my blood and drown the wild in the summer. For all's changed, but unchanged. I'll take what oath you will. The moon, the sun, the water, light or air, I do not care. How bind you?
On this fire that has been lighted in your heart and mind, the older men shall be my witnesses, the younger yours. The holders of the fire shall purify the threshold of the house with waving fire and shut the outer door, according to the custom, and sing rhyme that has come down from the old lawmakers to blow the witches out, considering that the wild will of man could be oath-bound, but that a woman's could not. They bid us sing against the will of woman at its wildest in the shape changes that run upon the wind. Now thrust these swords into the flanks.
Hatred may be sweet to taste. Those wild hands
and pray that they may serve the threshold and hearthstone with faithful service.
At the burning wheel of love,
oh, pure glittering ones, that should be more than wife, or friend, or mistress. Give us the enduring will, the unquenchable hope, the friendliness of the sword.
Open! Open!
Some king that has been loitering on the way, open the door, for I would have all know that the oath's finished and Cahuen's bound, and that the swords are drinking up the flame.
is far away.
I have come alone into the midst of you to lay this sword against the wooden sword.
Are you noble? For if a common seed, you cannot weigh your sword against his sword, but in mixed battle.
I am under bonds to tell my name to no man, but it is noble.
But I would know your name and not your bonds. You cannot speak in this house if you are not noble.
Answer the High King.
I will give no other proof. And the hawk gives, but it is no sparrow. But look upon me, kings. I too am of that ancient seed, and carry the signs about this body. And in these bones,
To have shown the hawk's gray feather is young. And you speak highly, too. Give me that one. I thought they'd grown weary sending champions. Sword and belt will do. This fighting is welcome. The High King there has promised me his wisdom. But the hawk sleepeth till its well-beloved cries out amid the acorns, or it has seen its enemy, like a speck upon the sun. What's wisdom to the hawk, when that clear eye is burning nearer up in the high air? Hither into the light. The very tint of her that I was speaking of but now. Not a pin's difference. You are from the north, where there are many with that tint of hair. Red brown. Light red brown. Come nearer, boy, for I would have another look at you. There's more likeness. A pale, a stone, pale cheek. What brought you forth? Have you no fear of death?
brother, our liver dies in God's hands.
That is all words. All words. A young man's talk. I am their plow, their herald, their very strength. For he that's in the Son begot this body upon a mortal woman. And I have heard tell, it seemed as if he'd outrun the moon. He must follow always through waste heaven. He loved so happily. He'll be but slow to break a tree that was so sweetly planted. See that arm? I'll see it if I choose. Darm had a good father, a good mother. But it is not like this.
You are mocking me. You think that I am not worthy to be father. But I'll not ring over with this pocket of knife.
No. Put up your sword. I am not mocking you. I have you for my friend. But if it's not because you have a hot heart and a cold eye, I cannot tell the reason. He has got her fierceness. And nobody is as fierce as those pale women. But I will keep him with me, honor, that he may set my memory upon her when the days fade. You will stop with us, and we will hunt the deer and the wild bulls. And when we have grown weary, light our fire between the wood and water, or on some mountain where the shape changes of the morning dawn. The High King there would make a mock of me because I did not take a wife among them. Why do you hang your head? It's a good life. The head grows prouder in the light of dawn. And friendship thickens in the murmuring dark. The spare hazels meet the wool-white foam. But I can see there's no more need for words, and that you'll be my friend from this day out.
He has come hither, not in his own name, but in Queen Ephus, and has challenged us in challenging the foremost man of us all.
Well, what matter?
You think it does not matter, and that a fancy lighter than the air, a whim of the moment has more matter in it. For having none that shall reign after you, you cannot think as I do, who would leave a throne too high for insult?
Let your children remortar their inheritance and put more muscle on. I'll give you gifts, but I'd have something too. That armor, boy. We'll have this quarrel out when you are older.
There is no man I'd sooner have my friend than you, whose name has gone about the world as if it had been the wind. But Eve had said, I turned coward.
I will give you gifts that Aoife will know, and all her people know to have come from me. My father gave me this. He came to try me, rising up at dawn out of the cold dark of the rich sea. But before my sword had touched his sword, told me his name, gave me his cloak. It was woven by women of the country under wave, out of the fleece of the sea. Oh, tell her I was afraid, or tell her what you will. No, tell her I heard a raven croak on the north side of the house and was afraid.
Some witch of the air has troubled Cahoon's mind.
No witchcraft.
A witch of the air.
His head is like a woman's head I had a fancy for.
A witch of the air can make a leaf confound us with memories. They run upon the wind and hurl the spells that make us nothing out of the invisible wind. They have gone to school to learn the truth.
No, there is nothing out of common here. The winds are innocent. That armor.
If I believe, I will take the chalice up.
No, give it me, High King, and as well as this.
No, give it to me, which is heritage and hasn't heard. I claim this fight.
Back! Put up your swords. Put up your swords! There is none alive that shall accept a challenge I have refused. Lyra, put up your sword.
No, let them come. If they've a mind for it, I'll try it out with any two together.
That's spoken as I had spoken it at your age. But you are in my house. Whatever man would fight with you shall fight it out with me. They're dumb. They're dumb! How many of you would meet this mutterer? This old whisper? This sand pebble? This edge that's grayer than the tide? This mouse that's gnawing at the timbers of the world? This. Boy, I would meet them all in arms, if I had a son like you. For he would avenge me, but I'd have withstood for the last time. The men whose fathers, brothers, friends, and sons I have killed, upholding Connaught. And the 4 provinces have gathered with the ravens over them, but I need no avenger. You and I would scatter them like water from a dish.
We'll stand by one another from this out. Here's the armament.
No. Turn and turn about. But my turn's first, because I am the older. 9 queens out of the country under wave have woven it with fleeces of the sea, and they were long embroidering edges. Boy, if I had fought my father, he'd have killed me. As certainly as if I had a son and I fought with him, I should be deadly to him. For the old fiery fountains are far off, and every day there is less heat of the blood.
More of this. I will not have this friendship. Cahoon is my man, and I forbid it. He shall not go unfought, for I myself.
I will not have it.
You lay commands on me?
You shall not stir, High King.
I'll hold you there!
Witchcraft has maddened you.
Witchcraft!
Stop
on your mind, Cahoon. The head of that young man seemed like a woman that you had a fancy for, and all of a sudden you laid your hands on the High King himself.
And laid my hand on the High King himself.
Some witch is floating in the air above us.
Witchcraft! Witchcraft! Witches of the air! Why did you? Who was it set you to this work? Out, I say. Out. For now it's sword on sword.
Like not.
Out, I say! Out! Out!
Let
Back! Oh, you got me!
Crazy as hell, right?
Guys, keep knocking in!
I have seen what you cry aloud. After living with so many what's to come.
How? Where?
The ashes of the bowl while you were holding it between your hands.
Speak quickly.
I have seen Helen's roof tree leap into fire as the walls split and blackened. Cuchulainn has gone out to die. Who could have thought that one so great as he should meet his end at this unnoted sword? Life drifts between a fool and a blind man to the end, and nobody can know his end. Come, let us look upon the quenching of this greatness. Oh, no crying out. There'll be need of cries and rending of the hair when it's all finished.
You have eaten it! You have eaten it! You have left me nothing but the bones!
How did I have to endure? Oh, ache all over. Pulled to pieces. Is this the way you pay me all the good I've done you?
You have eaten it!
You have told me
Lies! Oh, I might have known you had eaten it when I saw your slow, sleepy walk. Lie there till the kings come. I will tell Connacher and Cuchulainn and all the kings about you!
what would have happened if you were for me? And you without your wits? If I did not take care of you, what would you do for food and warmth?
You take care of me. You stay safe and send me into every kind of danger. You sent me down to the cliff for gull's eggs while you warmed your blind eyes in the sun, and then you ate all that were good for food. You left me the eggs that were neither eggs nor bird. Quiet now. There's some noise outside somewhere. I'm vexing noise that I can't be listening to myself. Why can't they be quiet? Why can't they be quiet? Would give up. Would you? Lie there. Lie there. No, you won't get away. Lie there! I'll tell them all about you. Tell it all! How you sit, warming yourself when you've made me light a fire of sticks, while I sit, blowing it with my mouth. Make me take the windy side of the bush when it blows and the rainy side when it rains.
Oh, good fool, listen to me. Think of the care I have taken of you. I have brought you many a warm heart, but it'll be good welcome for you. But you would not stay there. You were always wandering about.
The
no witchcraft on the earth or among the witches of the air, and these hands cannot break.
Listen to me, Cuchulainn. I left him turning the fell and the fire. He ate it all, though I had stolen it. He left me nothing but the feathers.
Fetch me a horn of ale.
You do not know how vain this fool is. I gave him what he likes best. He likes nothing so well as a feather.
He left me nothing but feathers. Nothing but the feathers. Though I had stolen it.
Quarrel's here too. What is there between you two that's worth a quarrel? Out with it.
Where would he be but for me? I must always be thinking to give food for the two of us. And when we've got it, if the moon is full or the tide on the turn, he'll let the rabbit stay in the snare until it's full of maggots, or let the trout slip back really handy to the stream. Listen to him now. That's the same sort of talk I have to put up with day out, day in.
He's taking my feathers to wipe his sword. This blood he's wiping from his sword.
They are standing about his body. They'll not awaken him for all his witchcraft.
That blind man there said he would kill you. He came from Aoife's country to kill you. That blind man there said they taught him every kind of weapon that he might do it. But I always knew you would kill him.
You knew him then?
I saw him when I had my eyes in Aoife's country.
You were in Aoife's country.
I knew him and his mother then.
He was about to speak of her when he died.
He was a queen's son.
What queen? What queen? Was it Scotland? There were many queens. All the rulers there were queens.
No, not Scott.
Was it Uhud then? Speak. Speak!
I cannot speak, for you are clutching me too tightly. I'm not certain who it was. It was some queen.
He said a while ago that the young man was Aoife's son.
She. No, she had no son when I was there.
Well, that blind man there said she owned him for her son.
I had rather he had been some other woman's son. What father had he? A soldier out of Alba. She was an amorous woman.
Ooh.
A proud, pale, amorous woman.
None knew whose son he was.
None knew. Did you know? Old listener at doors.
No, I'm not.
He said a while ago that he heard Aoife boast that she never but the one lover. And he the only man that had overcome her in battle.
they have always been my friends. And though they love to blow a smoking coal till it's all flame, the wars they blow aflame are full of glory and heart-uplifting pride and not like this. The wars they love awaken old fingers and the sleepy strings of harps. Who did it then? Are you afraid? Speak out, for I have put you under my protection and will reward you well. Do hook the chafer. Eat an old grudge. No, for he is with me. Liar, did it. Why do you not speak? What is this house? Now I remember all. Was you who did it? You who sat up there with your old rod of kingship like a magpie, nursing a stolen spoon. Not a magpie. Eating up the earth. Yes, but a magpie. Or he's flown away. Where did he fly to?
He is outside the door.
Outside the door.
Between the door and the sea.
There's a great wave about to break, and he is looking
What do you advise me to do?
We'll have to work fast. My uncle is determined to have Lucille marry this rich man, Vilbocan, and has pushed the preparations so far forward that the marriage would have taken place today, if my cousin were not in love with you. But she is. She has told me so. And since my greedy uncle is forcing our hand, we have come up with a device for putting off the wedding. Lucille is pretending to be ill, and my uncle, who will believe almost anything, has sent me for a doctor. If you have a friend you can trust, I'll take him to my uncle, and he can say that Lucille is now getting nearly enough fresh air. The old boy will then let her live in the pavilion at the end of the garden, where you can meet with her, marry her, and leave my uncle to take out his anger on Vilbocan.
But where can I find a doctor who will be sympathetic to me and risk his reputation? Frankly, I can't think of a single one.
I was wondering, do you think you could ask your valet? He could easily fool the old man.
If you knew my valet as I do, he's so dense and ruin everything. Still, I can't think of anybody else. I'll try to find him. Where can I start to look for the Africans? Ah!
Can I?
My dear Molière, I'm delighted to see you. I need you for an important assignment, but I don't know what you can do.
Oh, I can do anything. I can handle any assignment, especially important ones. Give me a difficult job. Ask me to find out what time it is. Or check the price of butter at the market. or to water your horse. Ooh, you'll soon see what I can do.
This is more complicated. I want you to impersonate a doctor.
A doctor? You know I'll do anything you want, Master, but when it comes to impersonating a doctor, I couldn't do it if I tried. I wouldn't know where to start. I think you're making fun of me.
If you care to try, I'll give you 100 francs.
100 whole francs? Just for pretending to be a doctor? No, Master, no, it's impossible. No, I don't have the brains for it. I'm not subtle enough. I'm not even smart. But that settles it. I'll impersonate a doctor. Where?
You know Gorgeous. His daughter is lying in there, ill. No, it's no use. You'll only confuse matters.
Oh, no. I bet I can confuse matters as well as all the doctors in this town put together. Or kill patients as easily. You know the old saying, after you're dead, the doctor comes. When I take a crack at it, there will be a new saying. When the doctor comes, you're dead. But now that I think of it, it's not that easy to impersonate a doctor. What if something goes wrong?
What can go wrong? Gorgeous is a simple man, not to say stupid, and you can dazzle him by talking about Hippocrates and Damon, or put on a bold front.
In other words, talk about philosophy and mathematics and the like. Leave it to me, Master. If he's as foolish as you say, I think I can swing it. Yes. All I need is a doctor's cloak, a few instructions, and my license to practice. Or in other words, those 100 francs. Hurry away, find a doctor. My daughter's ill. Hurry.
Hell's bells. The trouble is you're trying to marry off to an old man when she wants a young one. That's the only thing making her sick. Don't you see a connection between the appetite and the illness?
I can see how the illness will delay the wedding. Get a move on.
All this running about and my stomach's crying for a new inner line of food, and now I have to wait for it? Oh, I need a doctor for myself as much as for your daughter. I'm in a desperate state.
remarkable doctor, a man who has traveled the world and knows the medical secrets of Asia and Africa. He'll certainly be able to cure Lucille. As luck would have it, someone just pointed him out to me, and I knew you'd want to meet him. He is so clever. I wish I were ill myself so that he could cure me.
Where is he?
Standing right behind me. Here he is.
Thank you so much for coming, Doctor. I'll take you straight to my daughter, who is unwell. I'm putting all my trust in you. Hippocrates has said, and Galen has confirmed it with many persuasive arguments, that when a girl is not in good health, she must be sick. You are right to put your trust in me, for I am the greatest, the most brilliant, the most doctoral physician in all the vegetable, mineral, and animal kingdoms. I'm overjoyed to hear it. Yes, well, no common medical mind. No. In my opinion, all others are quacks. I have unusual talents. I have secrets. Salam and shalom aleichem. Nisi bonum. Si, signor. Nein, mein Herr. Para siempre. But let us begin.
He's not the patient. His daughter is.
That is of no consequence. The blood of the parent and the blood of the child are the same. See? Nine. Per quanto? Nada. And by examining the father, I can determine the daughter's malady. Now, Monsieur, right as I scrutinize some of the invalid's urine. Of course. Sabine, hurry. Bring the doctor's sample of Lucille's urine. Doctor, I'm afraid my daughter might die. Tell her to be careful. She's not supposed to amuse herself doing things like that without a doctor's prescription. Gorgibus, this is scandalous. Your daughter is one of the worst urinators I have ever seen in my entire life. It's obvious to me that I will need to prescribe a potion to encourage her to flow more generously. Now, may I see the patient?
She might be up by now. I'll bring her out.
How do you do, mademoiselle? So, you are sick.
Oh, yes, doctor.
That is a striking sign that you are not well. Do you have pain in your head and your kidneys?
Yes, doctor.
Ah, very good, very good. As one great physician has said in regards to the nature of animal life, well, he said many things. We can assume that this is caused by the interconnections between the humors and the vapors. For example, because melancholy is the natural enemy of joy, and in a sense, the bile that spreads throughout the body makes us turn yellow. And since there is nothing more inimical to good health than sickness, we may conclude with this great man that your daughter is indisposed. Let me write you a prescription. Quick, a table, paper, slate. Is there anyone who knows how to write? Don't you? I have so many things to think of that I forget half of them. It's obvious to me now that your daughter needs fresh air and open prospects.
We have a beautiful garden, a pavilion with some rooms that look out. If you agree, she could stay there.
Let us examine this dwelling.
Monsieur Gorgibus, Monsieur Gorgibus.
Your servant, monsieur.
I understand your daughter is sick. May I offer my services as a friend of the family?
I am the most scholarly doctor you ever met looking into this.
Oh, really? I wonder if I might be able to meet him.
Yes. Doctor, I'd like you to meet a dear friend of mine who is a lawyer and who would like the privilege of conversing.
I wish I could spare the time, but I dare not neglect my patients. Please forgive me.
Nice, my friend Gorgibus has intimated that your knowledge and abilities are formidable, and I am honored to meet you, and therefore I have the liberty of saluting you in your noble work and trust that it will resolve itself well. Those who excel at any branch of knowledge are worthy of praise, but particularly those who practice medicine, not only for their utility, but because they contain within themselves other branches of knowledge, and thereby render perfect familiarity almost impossible to achieve. As Hippocrates said in his first aphorism, life is short, art is long, opportunity fleeting, experiment perilous, and judgment difficult. Vita breve, ars vero longa, occasio autem praeseps, experimentum medicine, and I know that you conduct your work with unusual success. Experience is the great teacher. The experimentia magistra rare. Those who first practiced medicine were so esteemed that their first and daily cures afforded them the status of garbanos. One should not condemn a doctor because his does not restore his patients to health. Or healing may not be effected by remedies and knowledge alone. As Ovid said, the ills be stronger than art and learning combined. Well, I won't detain you any longer. I can't tell you how much I have enjoyed our dialogue. And I am even more impressed with your percipience and breadth of knowledge. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I do hope that we can meet again and carry on this conversation, because I know your time is precious, but oh, do try to find the time to see.
How did he strike you?
He was moderately well informed. If I had the time, I would engage him on some spirited and enlightened subject discussion. But however, I must go. What is this?
Believe me, Doctor, I know how much I owe you.
Oh, Mr. Gorgeous, you must be joking. I am no mercenary. Thank you very much.
Strand, how did it go? I've been worried. I was looking for you. Did you ruin the plan?
Oh, marvel of marvels. I played the part so well that Gorgeous thought I knew what I was talking about, and he paid me. I told him that his daughter needs some fresh air, and he has moved her from the house to a house in the back of the garden, where you can meet with her at your pleasure.
It's made me very happy, Scarlet. I'll go to her now.
That Gorgeous must be a bigger dimwit than I am to fall for a trick like that. Help me! Here he comes again! I gotta talk quick.
Good morning, monsieur.
Monsieur! You see before you a poor lad in despair. Have you come across a doctor who has arrived in this town a short while ago and is curing people miraculously?
Yes, I've met him. He just left my house.
Oh, I am his brother. We are identical twins, and sometimes people take one of us or the other.
Heaven help me if I hadn't nearly made the same mistake myself. What is your name?
Narcissus, monsieur. I should have you know that once, when I was in his study, I knocked over 2 containers perched at the edge of his table. Oh, he flew into such a rage that he threw me out, and he swore that he never wanted to see me again. And so here I am, a poor boy with no means or connections.
Don't worry, I'll put in a good word for you. I am a friend of his. I promise to bring you together again. As soon as I see him, I'll speak to him about it.
Oh, monsieur, I am very much obliged to you. When patients refuse to follow their doctor's advice and abandon themselves to debauchery, it's obviously showing a breakdown in their
Doctor, your humble servant. May I ask a favor of you?
What can I do for you, Monsieur Gorgeous?
I just happened to run into your brother, who is most distressed.
Oh, he's a rascal, Monsieur Gorgeous.
But he truly regrets what
He is
made
a
you angry.
drunkard, Monsieur Gorgeous.
Surely, Doctor, you're not going to give the poor boy up.
Not another word about him. Oh, the nerve of him. Seeking you out to intercede for him. I implore you, never mention him to me again.
In God's name, Doctor, and for my sake, too, have pity on the poor boy. I'll do anything you ask of me, and I promise.
Plead so insistently that even though I swore a violent oath never to forgive him, I'll shake your hand on it. I forgive him. But you can be assured that I am doing myself a great injury and that I would not have consented to this for any other man. Good day, Monsieur.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you. I'll go and find your brother and tell him what happens.
I never imagined Sganarelle would do his duty so magnificently. I don't know how to repay you. I'm very happy.
Oh, well, yeah, that's easy for you to say. I just ran into Gorgeous, and he saw me without my doctor's outfit. And if I hadn't come up with a story quick, we'd have been sunk. Look, here he comes again. Look, disappear.
Narcissus, I've been looking everywhere for you. Spoke to your brother, and he forgives you. But to be on the safe side, I'm going to see you patch up your quarrel in front of me. Wait here in my house, and I'll find you.
I don't think you'll find him, monsieur. I wouldn't dare wait for him, really. I'm terrified of him.
Yes, you'll stay. I'm locking you in. But don't be afraid of your brother. I promise you, he's not angry anymore.
No! Well, serves me right. I've trapped myself and there's no way out. Oh, the weather in my future looks threatening. And if there's a storm, I'm afraid I'm going to feel the rain of blows on my back. Or else, they'll brand me across the shoulder with a whip. Not exactly the brand of medicine the doctor prescribed. Yes, I'm in trouble. But I've come this far. Let's go the limit. I can still make a bid for freedom and prove that Sganarelle is the king of swindlers.
A flying man. What a laugh. I'll wait around to see if there's another one.
The devil is that doctor? Where can he have hidden this stuff? There you are. Now, doctor, I know you said you forgive your brother, but I won't be satisfied until I see you embrace him. He's waiting here in my house. Please don't refuse me.
You must be joking, Monsieur Gorgeous. Have I not extended myself enough already? I wish to never see him again.
Please, doctor, for my sake.
I cannot refuse you when you ask me like that. Tell him to come down.
Narcissus, your brother's waiting downstairs. He said he would do as I asked.
Could you please have him come up here? I beg of you. let me speak to him in private to ask his forgiveness, because if I go down there, he'll show me up, and he'll say nasty things about me in front of everybody.
All right, I will. Doctor, your brother is so ashamed he'd like to beg your forgiveness upstairs in private. Please don't refuse him. Here's your key.
I would do anything for you, Monsieur Gorgeous. You will hear how I deal with him. Ah! So, there you are, you scoundrel. Oh, brother, listen. Please, I didn't mean to knock those containers over, you club ox. It wasn't my fault, I swear. Oh, not your fault, you bumpkin. I'll teach you to destroy my work. Brother, no, please, I'm sorry. I'll teach you to trade upon Monsieur Gorgeous's good nature. How dare you ask him to ask me to forgive you? Brother, I'm sorry, but silence, you dog. Silence, I say!
What exactly do you think is going on up there?
It's the doctor and his brother Narcissus. They had a little dispute, but now they're making it up.
Doctor and his brother. There's only one man.
Yes, oh, yes, you drunkard. I'll thump some good behavior into you. Oh, there! Now he's lowering his eyes. He knows what he's done wrong, the jailbird. Oh, and now he wants to play the good apostle.
Just for fun, tell him to let his brother come to the window.
I will. Doctor, let me see your brother for a moment.
He's not fit to be seen by an honest gentleman like yourself, and besides, I cannot bear to have him next to me.
Please, doctor, after all I've done for you.
Monsieur Gorgeous, you have such power over me that I must grant you whatever you wish. Show yourself, beast. I thank you for your kindness, Monsieur Gorgeous. Oh. There. Did you get a good look at that image of impurity?
There's only one man, monsieur. We can prove it. Tell them to stand at the window together.
Doctor, I want to see you embracing your brother, and then I'll be satisfied.
To any other man, I would return a swift and negative answer. But to you, Monsieur Gorgeous, I will yield. Although, not without much pain to myself. But first, I want this knave to apologize for having bothered you for all this. No, you! Come here. Monsieur Gorgeous, I beg your pardon for having bothered you, and I promise, brother, in front of Monsieur Gorgeous there, that I will be so good from now on that you will never be angry with me again. Please, let's let bygones be bygones. Oh.
There they are, the two of them together.
The man's a magician.
Here's your key, monsieur. I have left my brother upstairs because I'm ashamed of him. One does not want to be seen in his company now that one has a reputation in this town. You may release him whenever you see fit. Goodbye, monsieur.
There you are, my boy. You're free. I'm pleased that your brother forgives you, but I think he was rather harsh on you.
Oh, Monsieur Gorgeous, I can't thank you enough. A brother's blessing on you. I will remember this the rest of my life.
Well, where do you think the doctor is now?
He's gone, of course.
He's right here, underneath my arm. And while this fellow was getting in and out of the cloak, the hat, and the window, Baile ran off and married your daughter.
And ruined! I'll have you strung up, you dog, you knave. You deserve every name your brother called you. What am I saying?
You don't really want to string me up, do you, monsieur? No. Please, just listen for just one moment. It's true that I was having a game with you while my master was with Mademoiselle Lucille. However, in serving him, I have done you no harm. He's a wonderful suitor for her, by rank, by income, by God. And if you make a row about this, you'll only bring more confusion on your head. And as for that porker over there, tell him to get lost and take Villebrequin with him. Here come our happy couple.
Apologize to you?
Well, perhaps it was lucky that Samuel took. He has brought me a fine son. Let's go ahead and celebrate the marriage, and drink a toast to the health of all the company.